Hello everyone, my name is Cecilia. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy and honored that you decided to step by and come and listen to this video. This is a continuation of the Universal Law and Reality. It's going to be part 4. Today I'm going to discuss 3 topics from the Universal Law. That is the law of vibration, the law of action, and the law of attraction. Most of us, we know about the law of attraction, but I don't know if you understand that the law of attraction is actually secondary. It's coming from the law of vibration. The law of vibration is the basic law. It's the one that is actually discussed under the hermetic principles. That is more original. The law of attraction is secondary. That's the point I want to bring forward to you, so that when you hear about it, connect them together. Then they'll make sense to you. That is why I wanted to group them together and discuss them in the same video, so that they can make sense to you. Guys, when they explain the law of vibration, they say, if you understand it, it will make you make sense of your contribution to the universe. Your contribution to the universe is huge. Let me explain it like this. The law of vibration says every little particles, it can be an atom or a matter, to the vastness of the galaxies, meaning the galaxies, how big the galaxy is. All of them are in constant motion. They move, but they vibrate. They are not still, they are not static, they vibrate. And strange enough, they vibrate at different frequency, not at the same frequency, wherein it will like each and every thing vibrate at its own frequency, which makes it strange to a normal human mind. That how is that possible? I'll show you where the trick is. Why is it like that? Listen to me. Follow what I'm gonna say. Just like the bubble that are created in the pond, the bubble create ripples in the pond. Those bubbles in the pond. Our thoughts, our feelings, our actions, they emit a certain frequency to the universe. A certain frequency to the universe. So what does that mean? They are saying, I don't know, most of us, we always like saying, no, I'm not vibing with this person. This person it's vibrating at it's a low vibration. He's a low vibration. So, and that term is huge. It's not just low vibration, like using it loosely. It's huge. In order to change our vibration, we must look at our thoughts. If today I'm happy, I'm joyful, I'm excited, I'm over the moon, obviously my vibration will be higher. I'll vibrate at a higher frequency. And my vibration will be positive. If tomorrow I wake up having those thoughts of anxiety, fear, doubts, limiting beliefs, all those thoughts, they make my vibration to vibrate at a lower frequency. And it may not be good for me, because if you were listening to my previous topic, my previous video talking about energy, that is the continuation, but in another topic. Because as I'm saying, all the law, they are interconnected. All the laws all the principles, they are interconnected. So I was talking about the perpetual transmutation of energy. So today I'm talking about the vibration. So if ever your energy is high, it means you vibrate at a higher frequency. That's what I'm trying to bring across here. And now coming back to the law of vibration. So what can I do to ensure that every time I measure my frequency and make sure that I vibrate at a higher frequency? Monitor your frequency every morning or during the day. Try to make sure that your frequency, your thoughts are good thoughts. The thoughts of love, the thoughts of joy, the thoughts of happiness, the thoughts of good things. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy because we are emotional people. We come across things that are happening on a daily basis. And some, they rub us in a wrong way and it affects our emotion. That's why we end up having those things can change your frequency. It can make you sad. So they say monitor that. The minute you feel that something is making you sad, acknowledge it and say, okay, this thing is making me sad. And if need be, cry if you wanna, but don't stay in that frequency forever. Don't overthink, underthink about that thing that is making you sad. Acknowledge it and say, okay, it's making me sad, but push yourself to move away from it. And it is encouraged to us each and every time to practice, to have certain practices if we want to work on ourselves and make sure that our frequency are high at all times, because they've got benefits. When the frequency are high, when we want to build our frequency in order for them to be high, this is the advice that is being given. We must nourish our body, mind, and soul. How do we manage nourish our body, mind, and soul? Body. with the body, you must exercise, you must do yoga, you must at least try to do something that is going to ensure that you become sweaty. Use your body parts, like, so that they sweat, and that nourishes the body. And it's important because that has a benefit in you somehow. Then with the mind, make sure that you read, and you read books that are going to inspire you, motivate you, build you, and also do your affirmations, because those are assisting with there's a build up in our subconscious mind. We might not see it, but then it's there, of things that we do not want, and those things are making us vibrate at a lower vibration. Like, you are angry and you don't know why. You are sad and you don't know why. Those are built up in your subconscious mind. So it helps to read those motivational books, to listen to people who are motivating you, people who are inspiring you. Listen to affirmations and do affirmations. They assist. And with affirmations, make sure that you do those affirmations repeatedly. Repetition is very important for the affirmations to stay. Don't do it once and say, okay, I've read it and it's done. If ever you're going to stick to affirmations, make sure that you do them every day. If ever it's maybe a phrase, make sure that you repeat that phrase every day, so that it get to enter into your subconscious mind. And the minute it enter, then it removes that thought that you used to have, that belief that you used to have that is unwanted. And last thing, when you nourish your soul, meditation. And my advice to you, nourishing your soul, do it every day. If you want to benefit from that, do it every day. And meditation or prayer. In your prayer, make sure that there's gratitude. Make sure that there's forgiveness. Forgiveness is important. Don't carry those yoke that you do not want. Forgive, release. Bless, forgive, bless, and release. Release that thing that is making you sad. Forgive. It doesn't matter whether you forgive yourself and forgive that thing that is making you sad. Forgive, bless, and release, so that it must come out of you. If you believe in God, give it to God. If you believe in source, give it to the source. Universe, give it to the universe. Don't keep it in you, because it's draining you and affect your vibration. And again, prayer, meditation, your gratitudes, your forgiveness in your prayer, very, very important, guys. That's how we build ourselves here. And now let me move to action. Let me move to the law of action. The law of action is a bridge. Remember, we were now building the frequency. We were ensuring that our frequency is high. So now we must bridge The law of action is a bridge between the mental to the physical plane. So what we aspire, what we desire in our mind, now we want to bring it into action. What is in our vibration now has to come to our experience, has to come to reality. We must get to see it. One person, a YouTuber, explained it so nicely to me, and I was like so happy. He said, there are 5 elements in the universe. That's fire, that's spirit, that's air, that's water, that's earth. Most of us, we know them as signs. Our sign, water sign, fire sign. Yes, but he was explaining them like this and said, our desire, the things that we aspire are the desire. And what you desire, it becomes fire to you. And when you desire something, you request the universe to give it to you. How do you request? With that fire, you send it to the universe, you send it to the vortex, and the universe will make sure that it comes back to you in reality. It comes back to you in the physical plane. How does it done? Meaning you send it to spirit. When I say the universe, I mean spirit, I mean source, I mean Father God, depending on maybe your ancestors, whoever you believe in. Whatever you believe, whoever you believe in, use it, as long as it's the higher source that is bigger than you, that you regard it as bigger than you. Send it to that deity, that being, and it will come back to you via air and land in the water, and from the water it will get to the earth, and here on earth you will get to grab this thing. But first, with the law of action, you must prepare. Once you've sent that fire, that desire, that intention, you must come back, prepare to receive. Receiving, it means if I want to, my wish is to maybe get a job as a mechanic. I cannot go and say no. While waiting for the universe to give me that job, I'll go and be maybe a teacher in a crèche. I mean, those things don't align. The universe won't be able to deliver to you if you are in another frequency. Those things do not align. So it is important for you to now do something that is going to show that you are preparing. You are preparing for that thing to come. That is why we say goals are important. Have goals. Write them down. And those big goals, make sure that they are clear. If ever my wish or my desire is to have a car, it must be clear what kind of a car. If it's a I can't think of any car. Okay, let's say a limo, a limousine. Or okay, one. I cannot just say a German car. I must be specific and say, hey, I want a Mercedes Benz. It must be clear whether it's Vito or it's a sedan or It must be clear, because you must picture it in your mind, and you must picture yourself driving that car. That's preparation. And it must be, sometimes I used to listen to Zig Ziglar, one motivational speaker. He's very interesting. He'll say that, give that your car a color. So you must like see that red car, red Meg, or blue Meg. Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that, a blue Meg. Yeah, but then those kind of things you must. And when you prepare, they advise that you must prepare in small steps, small chunks, so that you must be able to grasp them. And sometimes, if ever you going to prepare yourself, like maybe it's I want to be a singer, or let's say a basketball player. I must start practicing, start out my schedule, start practicing, prepared a table. Okay, Monday I'm going to practice, and I'm going to do this, I'm going to Tuesday this and this, something like that. And while you do that, the universe can see that you are serious about what you are, that thing that you're looking for, that thing that you want, that thing that you're aspiring, that thing that you desire. And it's gonna meet you halfway. At times, while you are still preparing, thinking, oh, I'm still in the beginning, the universe can surprise you and bring that thing. So imagine if you were not ready. I wanted a car, but I didn't have it. I don't have a driver's license. Can that work? No, it can't. I wanted a helicopter, but then I don't have a pilot license. It doesn't work. So that's why you need to do some actions in preparation to what you're going to receive. And remember, these things are connected. I started with the law of vibration, action. Now I'm going to go to the law of attraction. What do they say about the law of attraction? They say the law of attraction is showing us the magnetic power that our thoughts and feelings have. Sorry, we must not underestimate our thoughts and feelings. They can work miracles for us. They can work miracles for us. They say this principle is being regarded as the cosmic magnet, because it can like drag everything wherever it is and bring that thing to you. That's how powerful it is, the law of attraction. And they say with the law of attraction, it's mostly like attract like. If in your mind this is what is happening, that's what you are going to see in the physical plane. It's taking us back to the law of correspondence. If ever you listened to my law of correspondence, it becomes a mirror of what is in your thoughts. What you think is what you're going to see. So that's where you must be careful with the law of attraction. Because let me say, when you sleep at night and you wake up in the morning, the first thoughts that you're going to have must be a preparation of what you want to see for that day, of what you want to experience for that day. If you thinking fights, that's what you're going to see. If you thinking about Poverty, that's what you're gonna see. If you're thinking about scarcity, that's what you're gonna see. So make sure whatever you think is what you anticipate to see, because it set the stage for the day. They even make it so simple and say, when you tune, it's like tuning in a radio and looking for a certain station. If you are looking for Radio Metro, you can't get Jacaranda. If you are looking for Radio 702, you can't get to the station of 702 and discover that, no, I mean, maybe Radio Power FM is playing. As long as you are in that station, that you should hear Radio 702. Just like dialing the number on the phone. Whenever I'm looking for someone who is in Durban, I must dial 013-031. Yes, 031. Whenever I'm looking for someone who's in Cape Town, I must dial the code, the correct code. 021. 021. I guess that's it. That's the correct code. I can't remember. And if I'm looking for someone who's in Pretoria, I must dial the correct code. 012. Polokwane or Limpopo. Oh, let me say Polokwane. 015. I cannot dial and start with the code 013 and expect to speak to someone who's in Pretoria. No. Obviously, 013 or 015 will take me to Polokwane or to Mpumalanga. So that's how it is. That's how it's happening with the law of attraction. It's what you think within your mind is what you are going to see. Like attract like. And they say that's where it gets interesting. It's not enough for you to think. You must not only think, you must feel, you must be that thing that you want. If ever I'm aspiring to be a teacher, I must act like a teacher. Oh, maybe a lecturer. I must act like a lecturer. If I'm aspiring to be a billionaire, I must follow the Elon Musk, the Johann Rupert. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but yeah, I must follow those guys. Check what they eat, where they go, how they dress, what they read. Emulate them. Then I'm going to at least meet the universe halfway, to show the universe that, hey, I'm serious. I'm going there. So that's the advice they're giving us about this law of attraction. And it's so interesting because they are saying it's powerful, it is a magnet, it grasps, and then you just have to think of your image. If you want to self-image is important when you want to do the law of attraction to come down to you, to work for you, and you want to benefit from this law. It is simple, but remember, your thoughts are not just clouds in the sky of your mind. You sowing. You What you are sowing is what you're going to get to see. Can't plant a banana and expect to see mango. So make sure that what you want to see is what you plant is what you want to see. And one person was like explaining it so nicely and said, no, if you buying, if you're walking around and your vibration is high, be careful, because if ever your wish was to maybe connect with this kind of a person, and when you walk in the street, you walk around looking at people and start frowning and thinking about, oh, that person, why is he like this? Why? Those are the people that you're gonna see. Those are the people that, because their eyes becomes your mirror, they draw all those people that are what you are thinking about. And that's not what you are aspiring to see, what you are wishing to see. So be careful, because that that thought, that mind, if it's active, it's gonna bring you things that you don't want, because it can like grab everything that is in your thought. That the law of attraction can grab everything that is in your thought and make it a point that it brings it to you in reality. So guys, that's the message for me about the law of attraction. Please, I'd like to hear your comments. I'd like to hear your comments so that I can understand whether we in the same boat, we understand each other, or because yes, I can see that you are watching, but I don't know whether what I'm giving you is what you want to hear. Please, at least with the comments, I'll be able to tell where you may be finding it difficult to understand. So that's where I'll get to improve. Maybe if you don't hear, maybe I'm not talking loud enough, or maybe I'm not explaining, maybe there's something that I didn't explain properly and you still want me to explain it even further, then I'll be able to know. And like, that's how I'll get to improve, because this channel is for you, and it's for me. I'll get to learn from you with your comments, because they'll make me go back and start researching even further, so that I can come and bring you most of the things that you found not being clear. So I'm happy and I'm very grateful. I'm very honored, guys, for staying with me up until now. I'm not taking it for granted. I'm honored. I'm humbled. And please subscribe. It's free. It's free. Some are thinking that when you subscribe, I'm going to take your money. No, I'm not taking anyone's money. I'm just delivering this content to you. It's only when I'm introducing memberships that's where I'm, and YouTube is going to actually tell you that now this is a paying channel. It's not gonna just take money out of your phone without your knowledge. YouTube is gonna tell you that no, now this is the paying channel. Subscribing is free. Please subscribe, because it's helping the channel to grow. People will get to hear this message, because to some people this is just a new philosophical concept, or maybe they've never heard of it, or they hear it in little chunk, in bits and pieces, but then they can't consolidate it together. So please subscribe. Oh, again, ring that bell button, whatever they say, so that whenever I upload another video, you'll get to like follow and hear what I get to, I want to share with you, because I got to learn this, and I felt that because it's new to me, probably there are people who want to know about this as well. And information is power. Let's share this information. Let's share this information. And thank you, thank you, thank you.